my name is Vanessa, and I've been wanting a whiteboard for a while, and I was gonna put it on this wall behind me. But as you can see, the wall is this blue-gray, and I feel like the whiteboard would just be too much contrast, and it would just draw too much attention to all of my little scribbles. And I was thinking, why not use a clear acrylic sheet? That would just be like way more seamless and chic. I went to Home Depot and I looked at the plastic acrylic sheets, and I was blown away at how expensive they were. They were going for like $200-300, which is just absurd. And I was thinking, you know what? All these retail stores are probably getting rid of all their like plastic acrylic dividers that everyone had over COVID. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found a guy who was getting rid of a bunch, and I picked one up. We just have to tweak it a little bit.
The plastic had two little arms that were in the stand so it could act as a divider. So I just used a jigsaw to cut those off. Using a mouse sander, I just cleaned up those cut edges. One thing I didn't mention earlier is when cutting and sanding, I'm making sure that the acrylic is clamped to my table. So with the mounting hardware that I got, I need to put in some holes into the acrylic. So with this size, I decided to put 4 holes. So I'm just using my tape measure to mark 2 inches from each side. And then I'm also using painter's tape to kind of visualize where I want to drill these holes. It just helps on the clear plastic. Now that all 4 corners are marked out where I want the holes to be, I clamped the plastic back to the table, but I put a piece of plywood in between to protect the table. And for drilling, I started small at the corner of the tape, and then I worked my way up in terms of hole size to the thickness that I needed for my mounting hardware. Some warm soapy water. I gave this screen a good clean because who knows if it's ever been cleaned.
Okay, it's ready to be hung, which is honestly the part I'm the most nervous for. This drywall's a little weird. I don't know, this house is from the 50s, so the drywall's just a little tricky. So hopefully I can do it in one go, and I kind of have to because I don't have any of this tape, so wish me luck.
To mount my board, I'm using the painter's tape hack. So essentially I'm making sure that the tape is parallel to the top of the board. This makes sure that it's going to be level when I hang it. And I'm marking out where the 2 holes at the top are. This is so I know where to drill the holes into the drywall. So once it's all marked out, I take it off the board and then I place it on the wall. I'm trying to get it as level as possible with my eye. My phone is a level. I'm making sure that it is in fact level. And look how good of a job I did. I nailed it in my first go. So it's level in the center and level on the 2 sides of where it's going to be mounted. So this is perfect. Now I'm just drilling into the drywall where I marked out those holes. Following the instructions on my hardware, I am putting in drywall anchors. Now with a screwdriver, I'm just putting a screw and mounting the hardware into the drywall anchor. I'm just hanging up the board with the hardware. And one last test to make sure that it is level.
Okay, it's up, it's hanging. I'm happy I don't have to drill more holes in, which brings me to the bottom here. I don't think I'm going to put the hardware into the drywall. I'll just put it on more as decorative, and hopefully it doesn't bounce around too much. If it does, then I might just put some like tack on the bottom that's between the hardware and the wall, because I don't want to drill anymore into these walls. Do you think I should have cut off the little feet here? At first I thought they were really cute, and I still do think they're cute, so let me know. Okay, it's up and it looks so good. I have my white marker and I'm so excited to now just jot down all my ideas.